has nice blue skies.
And in front of me where I want to go, it's raining.
Hey, well, good afternoon, everybody. California Gold Rush here. As you know, we're on the east to west Gold Rush. We're in the California Motherlode. We had a little bit of big city business to do this morning. So I had to go back in and get some provisions, some wild oats and carrots for the mule and all that good stuff. So I kind of took a day off from the river, giving Miss Uber a break. The weather didn't look so great today, as you could see driving in. But now it's sunny and nice out. So we're going to go down there and see if we can do the creek critter review. So let's go before she changes her mind and starts raining again. Alright, so we're going to do the creek critter review. I don't know what's going on with the weather. I drove down to go to the spot that I was going to bring it at, that I've been going to do my cleanups. And it's like borderline sleep there. And I'm 15 minutes away at a different spot now, and it's warm. It's California cold at the other spot. I had the sweatshirt on thinking it was going to be cold, but the sun's out. So I'm going to try to get this done. I have no clue if this gold here. I've never prospected at this spot. It's pretty cool looking. It's a nice spot. It's an open ground spot as well. I'll show you around real quick, and then we'll do some little bit of talking about the critter. I'm up on probably the middle of an inside bend. As you can see, there's some big pieces of steel sitting up here. There's another one jammed under that rock. Lots of black sand. So we're gonna give it a shot. I think we'll set up the critter right over here. Alright, so I'll start off by saying this thing is extremely well made. It's very rugged, very well crafted. Ron did a great job with this. It has water wings instead of a normal flare at the top. Now, you don't really need one. You just need something to funnel more water in. I'm going to try to run it two different ways. One with the vortex and one without it. Now this has a vortex type mat up top, which if you run vortex mat, you have to wet it first. You want to wet the cells before you run it. You don't want to just put it in there. If you still little air bubbles, that's bad. And then it has the Dream Mat Mini Wrap Mat in it, which is a really nice mat. I'm going to run it with 1/8 inch and then 1/4 inch. Now, I've done reviews on this before. I think that for 1/4 inch material, depending on how many heavy stones, if it's really light rocks and they're going to blow through, it wouldn't be an issue. But around where I am, there's very large pieces of black sand, and I have a feeling that they're going to get stuck in here. And once these plug up, then you start having issues. But for 1/8 inch, or light material, especially beach sand, this thing will clean house on the fine gold. It's a fine gold recovery mat, really. If these cells were a little bit bigger, it would be really good for stream material. But it has water wings here. They come on and off with these wing nuts. Now, if you're like me and you like to drop things, do yourself a favor, and when you're putting it together, put it over your pan. Or somewhere that you're not going to lose them very easily if you're picking up what I'm putting down, because you need these, so don't lose them. Do it over your pan when you're setting it up. It only takes 2 seconds. Pop them off, put them on over here, and you're done. You're ready to go after you wet your mat. So alright, that's enough jibber-jabbing. I don't have a shovel or a bucket, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to classify into a pan and just run a pan full of stuff of each. And we'll see how it runs, see what we can collect, see if we find anything. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. But either way, this thing is perfect for backpacking. Without the flare on it, you could strap this thing to your backpack. It's about the same length as my backpack. I had it strapped on there before. It works really well. you won't get caught on brush and everything. And you know, if you're going down for, this is more of a prospecting sluice. If you're going down to prospect and you're just gonna go down and run a bucket, see what you can get, this is perfect. He also makes this is 6 inches wide. He makes an 8-inch wide one by 4 feet, and it has a bigger slick plate area. And we talked about putting a smaller strip, so you have more of an area for the material to break up, and then have a little sight strip before it gets into the dream mat. Also, we talked about a classification screen up top, so you could shovel directly into it. Because I think it would be really cool if, say, you had one of the small 2-foot shovels, and you have your flares here. You could stick your shovel in with the head this way and the handle that way, have it sit in there, and if you had a classification screen on there, this is all you need to bring down to the river with you. You could shovel directly into this if you're going down to test. Ideal. Alright, let's get going. Look at that. It's a creek critter. Here's another one. Alright, so I got a pan of 1/8 inch class 5 material right here. It does work pretty good with that cream mat like that. Got enough water flow. I'm trying to do this quick because I'm already getting rain showers. See all the little cells, they're all full of black sand. All the little holes, all the little cells. Like I said, it works really well with the small material. Now we're gonna run a 1/4 inch pan over it and see what we get from the same hole. Alright. Now we have a pan of 1/4 inch classified material. You can see all that's literally left in there now is black sand. It seems to be transferring that stuff out pretty well too. Starting to plug out the rocks a little bit, but like I said, it's a small sluice, so you're not going to be running a lot through it. You know, I wouldn't run it all day. If you're out prospecting, perfect. Alright, let's let this run for a second, then we'll clean it out. Now to clean up, it's real easy. You just loosen up your wing nut that's on the bottom and slide your mat out. Okay? Now I need 2 hands to do this, but this mat is extremely easy to clean out. You just wipe it through once, and you're done. We found some gold. Well, I did find some gold, and there's some fine stuff in there. You did a pretty good job. I literally, that's all I got for concentrates. 2 pans worth of material right next to my sweatshirt right there. Right in there. Well, that's pretty cool too, because now I just came down to a spot just to do this review, and now I know where the sim will go. Strapped up to my busted ratchet backpack. There it comes. There's the nice sun. And there's Armageddon. Check this thing out. Super cool. Someone took some time doing this. So overall, what do we think of the creek critter? I think I like it. I think it works pretty well. I think I'd like it a lot more with a classification screen on there, especially for prospecting. Go out there and toss the material on. I talked to Ron on Flash in Your Pan. He said he's actually in the works of doing that, which is very cool. And if you're interested in getting yourself one of the creek critters, he also has that 8-inch wide one. It's 4 feet long. Keep that in mind, and I hear he's making a recirculating highbanker setup type deal, which is very cool. You can reach him at ronforthehills on Instagram, or I think he has a Gmail account, ronforthehillsmining. I'm going to look that up and put it somewhere on here at the end for you guys. But you saw it. It caught gold. I mean, that was 2 quick classified pans. One at 1/8 inch, one at 1/4 inch, and it worked pretty well. So good job, Ron. And I hope you guys get yourselves a creek critter.